Here we go. Okay, perfect. We Canadians have an odd thing, but first, I have to talk about poor Bob. In his area lately, there have been tornadoes, rain, and big storms. His latest video he just put out was hail and rain. Everything is soaking wet. He made a video. I guess it's a sign from God, Bob, for you to get off the internet. Because I say a lot of bad things about God, and I'm having a nice, beautiful day. The early morning was cloudy. There's going to be some rain, hopefully. We have a big forest fire by Watson, Hay Junction, and it's growing, so got a little smoky in there lately. And meanwhile, you're sitting in your little trailer with the leaks in it, with this hailstorm and rain. And you're wondering why. Are you going to survive? Well, if it's get any bad or worse, you may have a houseboat soon. But back to the Canadian theme. We just got a whole of strawberry. I found like if you put ice to it, a lot of bitterness gone. Yes, feel strawberry, Tyler. That's pretty good. But I seen something that's super strawberry. Give me a giggle. I haven't opened it, but see, we can aim as apply for once. So when ours. This is what we're going. I just laugh in the spots and see these. Yes, shaped like the Canadian leaf. Look at this. He's holding one, and you're popping one in his mouth. It's made in Canada, only available in Canada for a limited time during the summer. Now, we had before snowflakes with white. We have do yourself skeleton for Halloween with white cheddar. Now, it's not just cheese, maple leaf. It's just like we put maple syrup in our marshmallows now. I know, I just go, oh. And here it is, the Canadian leaf. Oh, God. I hope they got okay for the Canadian government. Wow. I don't know how they make the most of these things. But you notice in the dip here, name side, that's kind of unclean. Name side in the dip. I think it's really good whole dip. So I think this one's dip, but it looks like it will undip. Now that's how we spell leaves in Canadian French. So if you're wondering what is the second word, you can just learn some of a bit of Canadian French. It's amazing that I had never seen stars and stripes chips. See here in Canada we got red and white M&Ms. We got nacho cheese, nacho chip, red and white. Here. Yes, we all Canada Day stuff is starting to come out again. That's a month for Canada Day. And it's just like, this is screaming of Canada. But this would cost me, and this is my first dope pipe. No, I'm not going to get high and try to smoke the dope. But I found something interesting. There's a little hole here. I'm going like, what? A throttle? Now, we all know what a pipe will look like. You know, your grandfather or great-father or that uncle with the old-fashioned pipe. And you're wondering why they click, 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 and trying to get it going. Here, you have a little air hole, and you put your air hole, light it, then let go and smoke. I thought that was a good idea. I don't know why the tobacco pipe do not have this beast. So it'd be a much easier experience with a pipe smokers to have a little hole here. And you know this. And also I saw first time. You know those leprechaun, those long pipes. Well, we got them here in the Yukon. Those long pipes that, you know, every time you see a picture of a leprechaun. Yeah, I was so surprised that, you know, there's something with the caterpillar smoke and one I was in one like that nice long, you know, pipe, and I'm going like, if I'm going to save a lot of money, I'm going to get that. You imagine me with a long pipe, you know, then I have to cut myself a leprechaun. I guess I have to get my leprechaun hot and this long pipe. It's just like, I thought it was, you know, kind of, I saw, you know, on the history of pipe making, these long pipes from Ireland and back in the day, and I thought nobody make them anymore. But they do. Kind of remind you of what there's some water on it. Wow. No, I make over $10 a bottle, so it. No, I'm not going to smoke. It's talking about $40, $10 off. Me, someone try to peel this off. I just take one. Holy shit! We're not going to complain to the Canadian government yet. Might. Now, this comes in a box. Also, these come in a little butt. Now I know. Now, I think I got a good pair of scissors. Just in here, one bud, one flower. I need my glasses. I need my glasses. Again, this is where I bought it. Triple J Music owns this. Once again, you want a bag, sir? It's a bigger bag. No, I'm not going to drink alcohol. I think it's a hot day. I want something better than pop. And I'm going to see if there's any questions. Now, I've never seen a real bud that's close hump before. No, I know how to smoke a pipe. Yes, Mom, I know how to smoke a pipe. There's many little things you don't know. They also come in bites. I should get the bite version, but I want to open one of these fresh. Did I? You have to be high as Tom to open one of these things. Oh, when these first came out, older people was asking the kids to open these because they had no idea, you know. Oh, in, out, up, in, out. I told the people, you want to make a dope bottle, use these things so the kids don't open them. And you think, oh, that's a good idea. I should remember it. I haven't smelled them. Oh my God, the gods, I can't get my weed container open. Oh God. And now, a good way to give up dope smoking. Get someone like this and I'm like, I give up. I'm going back and buy some joints. But the joint containers, some of them are the same thing. But those are easier to open than. God, come on. If any young cops come in here, we'll ask them to open this. They're not opening difficult things. Oh, come on. No, I'm not a weak person. Uh, I know. 4 hours of me trying to open this. Oh. These are kids' safety, I tell you. You know, 10, turn up purse. That's one thing about me. I have raw comedy here, but then because you can get these things, you know, like you sit up and you get that little tab and go like, or on your butt and go, after you, I'm going to do this. Ooh. Oh, whoa. And I'm going to open that way. Whoa. More than I thought. So this is what you crumple up into dope. Monster. Oh, I'm still on. Good. This is what you crumple up. So this is the butterflower of the dope plant. I've never seen one of these up close. The closest I see is in the comic book when I read the Freaky Brother. Wow. She'll give you a lot. I thought going to be one big one. That's what a 1 ounce look like. Gee. No, they say either breaking this up by hand. Oh God. They told me that was You need a grinder for it. You know, it's like crunchy, something dry. It's almost crunchy, like a cheesy, not the hard type, the soft type. I feel like crunching up something like that. Um, Something bubble like pork rinds. You know, that's. Now I have to go online and see how much I have to put in here because I'm not going to. Now I know why you have to break these things up. You should put them in here. I think I just found this got me $40, almost 50 something. But since I made it over $10 in bottles, so in other words, I got it in a good bargain of fee. This is the price. 39. Almost $40, and look like I get more than when I spend $30 on the roll-ups. Yeah, they got this the flower. Now, I wonder if the flower full blooms out the full bloom flower out the dope plant. Can you smoke that? Because it looks like it's going to bloom, but they dry it. So there you go. Because I wonder, because I want to grow, because we can, could have one simple dope plant. And since I'm gonna have a green plant, but it just like, Now, the other thing, I remember a few years ago, I done show you my smaller TV. Well, it stayed packed away, but today I finally found. I mean, yesterday I finally found. It didn't because I was talking about my games. Because also I have a small radius. This is good for radius too. I just have to untangle it. The old-fashioned rabbit. Oh, that brings us back a lot. Now this one's with a dial. Okay, at least it got something in here. Now I do have an old radio. Now what Bob should do is get one of these and get a strong magnet and put it on top of his car. Now this is busted, but I do have a replace. You can replace these. Get any other radio, unscrew this radio thing, and there you have it. And I could get screwing radio. Oh, I haven't been used for a while. Now this is a little new one. Strangely, made in China. See, this is also for radio, FM radio. This is kind of clue here. The taxi drivers use the VHF singer, VFM radio on the far right of your radio. So if I want to pick up every single taxi in town, when I bring my walkie-talkie, I just hook it up to one of these and dial in, because if you see a taxi number, you got, the it's FM. Then call it the FM. And they got like 600 or 700. Now I could, with my radio, dial to that point. Because you, TV is on this side, the U. The V is on here for video. And so, with this in my record track, I know Bob going to say, you need one with fancy antenna. Now, just a lot of people are wondering, why once in a while you get the odd taxi in it? Well, some taxi have a lower number on the dial. And if they drive past you, go fast on TV or radio, you pick them up. Especially when you listen to FM radio in the old days. And you say you pick them up once in a while. So what all I do is just hook this up to my TV and see if I could get taxis. Because I have a couple of people in this building who are taxi drivers. Imagine having one of these and you see a hive of taxis. I think it's hives of taxi or a group or a pack of taxi out in some of these parking lots daily. You can listen to them. Either CB radios only have a limit to it. And FM radio, if you get the old one, a short wave FM with 1 and 2 on it, you can find them one way by just there. And this is not an app, Bob. Now, these things are hooked up to your gear or back to your TV, or you have your radio. Okay, 2 and 2. Oh, good. This is a double. No, this is not the right way to do it. God. Whoever thought of the wiring it did this incorrectly. My screwdriver. Jeez. People, no wonder the person threw this out. You think someone knew. See, what the person went and did is he thought one side is for FM and one side for the TV. No, that's not the way you do it. To get these things working correctly, you have to write them like this and do this. Not put 1 on 1. You have to put 2 like this, because you do this and then plug into your TV. I guess the post idiot think, well, 2 of this because you figure because this is FM, this is, TV. But no. You have to line them up, put them in here, left side. It's just like hooking up a stereo. And then screw down the screw. Then you plug back your TV. And then it works properly. Now, this is one of the modern ones, by the way. The RCA, they canceled this, but I think the person got fed up and wondering why they cannot get the good old radio station and all that because they screwed it up. The other thing is, if you have an FM stereo, this go to the FM stereo, this go to that behind your TV. Not in the same one. Unless you have an antenna plug or whatever. Unless you got an FM TV, well, I told you a few years ago. But this you go back with your stereo, your granddad or your father's stereo. So hey, where your receiver, Bob? And this one goes to your TV. That's why it's not combined. Now, some of them are combined together. But this one is pretty unique. That's one for TV, one for your FM radio. Now, most people don't know how to hook these up, and I don't have them. They have these screws in the back, and it tells you, some of them, well, what side you put in. Because of this one, and the one bought a cheap one. Now, then you hook this up to your TV. You get this, and you can remember those little cable things, and then the Pong, or the old gamer ones. You can put the antenna in one goes to your game, one goes to the cable. And you got this little thing here, the way back, and that means your single camera TV, you have the antenna on the side, you got your game on the side, and then you got your cable. That's the best way to split. Now, this is not a splitter. This is basically, for some of your modern TV ones, have the cable plug. You put this in the cable plug. Or you have a splitter, the 3-in-1 splitter. You could put one end to the TV, and split one the antenna and the other two to the cable, whatever you have. You could have two antenna and one cable. Even today with the modern TV, you could stick with the split, you could have an antenna and one to your cable, the modern cable box, that new antenna, just your TV. You wonder why do you want an antenna like this, Jen? First off, they're hard to find, you see. Second, when I bring my old radio in case something happened, now I could listen to Washington radio indoors with this. Or get, I can't put, the other thing, I cannot put what Bob had for an antenna here. It's one of the things my memory is just raw. So how can I get good channel? Well, you either get a small dish thing or get a TV thing and stay hooked up to your equipment. And then you dial, you weigh your dial this, and you get the perfect things, and you get your squats and fine tuning, and you get that station from Russia or China. So listen to a lot of people in my days. At times during the day, now we got cable. I could go to listen to a China radio station anytime I want. But there's no fun anymore. This is more fun. All I need to do is, let's fix this is loose. Just get a new antenna, or some people do. You go in and you pull the pilots and pull this out curfew and keep it in, so then you get some black tape on the end. Or you get your coat hanger and stuff it in here. Fix it, squeeze it, put it up here, put coat hangers hanging up to the ceiling, so you get one side better, and you got the other one, and these move 360 around. then these move around too. So it harder back in the old radio days. Now we got all this um, new stuff, but using antenna, the old antennas and all X antenna. Let's just say I cannot even drill a hole for a cable if I want satellite. I got the room for a satellite dish out, but my lens had no holes, no drilling. So for me to get a better international station, I have to use one of those things. Kind of sad, but that's how things go. Next thing is this. What is it? Now you see there's a fan, but cannot have air conditioning. I will show you how to make this into air conditioning. Now this is a spray bottle fan. First, here's my cube. Put it in here. Oh, come on. Fill it up with some water. Now this one is unique because some of them, is good to top. This one is upside down water bottle, so I guess you could drink from this. Now you hear in the back of my river fan, but there's two ways to heat these things. You buy one of the smaller fans, or get some water. You skirt the water. You pine this. It comes out here. See what the fan do? It spray cold water at you, and then keep it cool. But you spray yourself a couple times. You spray. Now, since I don't even have a proper window here to put air conditioning, let's try to hang out. With $6, $8.50, and that comes in many different colors. If it get any hot, and I'm sitting outside, I have this. Like any drink, you wait for a few minutes and the ice melt, and it will be even colder. They come in different sizes, big and so forth. And yes, so if you're stuck in a building with a broken air condition, and you live near to a dollar shop, get one of these. And also, if you do your gardening, you could do your gardening and keeping yourself cold at the same time. Now, you could put a bit of oil into it, like not oil, perfume. I'm thinking about oil, perfume oil. You put like a drop in that in there, so you got like some nice smelling rose as you keep yourself cold and smelling good because your sweat stink. Something like that. You could do something like that with that. Now, I was going to do this yesterday, but I found the batteries are dead. Everybody have a musical instrument. God, you have to, you need running jokes here. And this is why I don't edit things, because people think these are good jokes. You know, live. That's one thing about live TV, viewers. Or live. What the heck? Oh, come on. The damn thing broke on me. There we go. Snap back in. You know, I don't know why the parents just don't buy the bags for the kids here. Come on. Out. Out. I wish there was a little hole that I could poke these things through. Yeah, you know, this is also going to be my sound effect board. Finally. The little thing you have to flip the battery out. These are basically the same size that my camera takes. The one over here. 2 of these. So finding camera batteries, that's pretty easy. This just basically cost me $6 at the dollar shop. I don't want to spend any more on the fancy ones. So I got enough to do this musical joke with. Now, Lois think I'm wanting to know what I do. That's the fresh thing about this. Oh. 2 and 3. Now, I always liked this idea. They got these little foil sticker tabs that you think I'm going to have a laser. I do have one. That's the other 3 batteries going to my laser. But then again, laser into the camera. I don't want to wreck my camera. Then you put this back in. Yes, press the batteries in. Put this back. Put this. Put this. Oh, it was easy to open. What's going on here? Press this. One thing about parents that is frustrating, I have just learned, is putting batteries in kids' toys. This is one of the. Look at this. What's up to? Easy music lesson. I don't want to spend a long time like Tom. That's Tom. I can play the piano. And it didn't take me years to do it. Actually, I bet it's no way. If I want cheap music for my videos, now I have this. It got fake keys here, so it's going to be one half the song here. Now, you want to teach the kids piano, these should be real too, not plastic. So you just have to play You have to play chopstick. That's all basically you do with this. Now I'm going to record and make a music mix. I'm going to go away. There we go. Now there's no off on button. It's just like the noise you keep with this. So there's a little button here with heart and all that. I thought it was sound effects. So I could speak and I'll hit one of these. Like the professional DJ, but it just like play. What is it? You get the books, you get this, and it shows you the music. You play by ear, or try to read the music. Now I have, and these are also covered. The first organ we ever had numbers on here. So we got the book and we got A B 1 2 3 A B 1 2 3 A B 1 2 3 4 4 5 6 7. And then you have hit the mono A and D, and then you go by yeah. Da 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 da. You know that song, the guy with the piano go da 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 da. You could have your one-hit wonder with this. Now, if nobody know who entertainment, the da 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 part will perfectly remind you of it. And the guys on a few 1980 groups have this little piano and they go da 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 da, and the guy over there playing a full piano and guitar. So if you want to confuse the kids, just go. And the kids say, "What is that? Oh, a hit from the 80s. I know how to sing and play it." Do you know the rest of it? No, I don't. Oh, hello. Well, Tommy had a few. Tommy had a few beaters lately come out, but he's been having trouble with his camera. Yes, I do read chat, but the problem is I'm waiting for people to come. You just come in, you ask a question, and if I see it, I see it. Just like I'm not letting Tommy play his piano sax, his mini sax, where people asking questions. Huh? Because I usually have the big mode so I could see because there's a delay here. But thank you, Joe, to join. Have a Canadian leaf on you. Only very first time in Canada. That's why you missed the beginning of the show. Nestor paper Canadian leaves. Now, it's not the same. If you have a kid and you want to make those stamps, instead of using I don't know how it's going to hold up in water. unless you have a dry stamp pad. See, I'm going to get high and I eat Canadian themed food. Yeah, I know, nice. I can say, Jerry, I've never seen ads for American Star and Stripes cheesies or any other American brand to cover their. Well, I think they got red, white, and blue M&Ms, but we got. I just say we got red and white M&Ms from Canada today. About this time they come out, we got corn chips, red chips, and white chips. Now the United States people, I thought they are more into being proud of the country. But of all the ads I have, other than different flavors, I haven't seen red, white, and blue chips. Or, well, you have the salt noodles, but no long noodles. That's just, long cheesy, and the star cheesy to have the own version of the American flag. I know. It's really odd that every year we Canadians, this is new from Chicho, and this is the Canadian one, made in Canada. That's only available in Canada. Oh, you go across the border and buy some. Super so have them, and the Canadians want to know. I saw them say, hey, I can make a good Canadian idea thing. It's big enough to hold dip. But it is, the newest thing from Chiso, and it's so convenient. Oh, yes, weed is legal. I just bought my first dope pipe, and that's why my first dope pipe come. I did a few joints on here. You should see me getting high on joints until someone out there in YouTube land called the cops on me. Because I was high and loose. Now, I don't know how high and loose I am. I am not using this because, Jerry, I'm doing some field raspberry Snyder. Why, you may ask? I love Snyder. Cider, Snyder, whatever. It doesn't cause a hangover. I don't know why the hops and beer. Every time I drink a couple cans, I feel hangover, feel like puking. But here, I don't get that. My state, we we don't have states in Canada. We've got can you say it now? We got territories. We got provinces, and the other part, no states. Unless God's state craziness in Canada, I think. Yeah, I know. You don't get a hangover. You get the buzz. You could drink 6 of these or 3 on the cheap junk. I'm really high, but at least I know I could go drink now, and then few hours over, I don't have that hangover or running to the toilet to puke. That's one thing I noticed about rum and warming my Coke and all those things. That one thing beer is because everybody drinks beer and they know what I'm talking about, but seeing they drink a different alcohol other than something that's really high. This is 5% alcohol, by the way. You could. Are you sure there's so many hangover cures? One of the best is just enjoy your my second can, that's why. You just put some ice in, enjoy slipping it. Not worry about getting high, the hangover. And I think a lot of people get that hangover and get that sick. And I think it's the hops and beer. No matter what type of beer it is, but ale or beer, drinking enough, you feel sick and you throw up after while hanging up. Here, you drink a couple. Well, nice. See you. Thank you for stopping by. That's for the other people out there. You drink a few, you just lay down, you come back, you're fresh. And don't forget to like Jerry. Please, press the like button. See, that's one thing I like drinking these things. I'm not worried about, because, 2 of them are going to take a nap. Then wake up, I'm fine, go eat something and do my drugs without having that, it's the worst thing I found out drinking beer is being high, enjoying yourself, and you have to puke. Your stomach don't feel like it. And then you wake up in the morning, worse for wear. This is why I think all the neighborhood drunks drink this, because they notice and they don't get the same thing. I think this is why some stay drink beer. This is probably why most of them are drinking vodka, rum, and all that, because they notice you don't really have a hangover later on if you take a dirt nap. Pass out on the street. I'm talking about the street people. Because then you wake up and you feel fine, like, oh, good, I don't have to puke out. I know it sounds gross, but I don't know why that and motion beer do not make a beer that you don't have a serious hangover the next day when you drink a cup. Maybe that's one way to keep people responsible drinking. Don't take out the hangover part. And yeah, it is one of those things that I have noticed that it's like I've been drunk on mine before. And a lot of people do too, but you notice if you take me drinking 2 cans of cider and get about buzz. But I think dope make it worse. I mean, when I was smoking the joints, I think I become a different person more than having a cup of cider, whatever. But I just stopped drinking and it goes down faster. It's just like the buzz from this, it's a short buzz. Beer is a little longer, and some others too. I don't like wine. Anything wine related, cheap or expensive. Champagne, it had to be really cold for me to drink it. Those other champagne-based drinks, those alcohol coolers. The coolers. I have to get really cold before I even try them because it seems this night is here. You put ice, you let them sit, get cold right here, and you take a couple slips, and you don't have that bitter taste after you enjoy the raspberry. Now, because of these drinks, you know, the other thing is I could get one joint or a 6 pack of these things. Yeah, the 6 packs usually last me 2 days. Joint lasts me one evening, but you basically get high just spending. Since I'm not that much of a drunk, I drink once in a while, and I figure, well, I'm not going to suck on a pot or drink from a can. I don't want to get my can really, my freezer and my fridge have to have putting a can out in 35 below and explode. I don't want to spend, you get food is nice to suck on, but that for me is a waste. Yeah, I'm going to use this a lot. Scusin! Yeah, I'm trying to be funny too. That's why I think, I don't give a shit, and I mostly am not serious. Now, yeah, because, why so serious, jokers say? Can you have a little fun? Even when jokers um say his big speech about money, he's smiling all the way, the man. And that's one thing. There's a lot of YouTube comedians out there, and some people who, like me, try to put some laughter in our video, like Lewis and a few others. But as I say, yes, there's a lot of things to talk about. It's not like what you want to hear from a YouTube person, but why not? Well, there's one thing. Have my one is giving me more a 3D one than that. Okay. Now, once a year, no, I'm not gonna clear this up. Once a year, this year I'm doing this stuff. 250 at the dollar shop, and this is a sports tape. No, I'm not gonna take myself out. Every year, I have to redo this. They look dirty and so forth. And since this tape is waterproof and so forth, I start on the bottom like any hockey stick. And that's why before big events like Canada Day and so forth. Oh, look, I'm red green. This is another way I can make my cane stronger without adding the weight to it. I'm not the duct tape guy. Far from it. This is 100 feet, so I wonder how much. And no, I cannot fix wire because this is A cloth tape, not a cloth tape. It's cloth and plastic. And I just go around, you know, doing this part first, building up, and the old sticker. I have to get the new one because one thing about keeping this with stickers and things. Oh, got two. What is it, may I ask? Oh, my. Now, every Canadian know how to. This is why my game is so beautiful wrap, and I do it every year to make it look nice. See, this is how a hockey stick or any stick or a tennis racket. Yeah, this is meant for tennis racket too, for grip. But as for me, it's a high, the especially on top. If you have trouble wrapping your hockey stick, always ask a name. But any Canadian who play hockey know how to wrap the hockey stick. This is why the best hockey players in Canada know how to wrap this tool. Now, this is a new thing come for condom. It's like they got a hockey player and say, wrap your tool. The thing is, how can you put a condom on the hockey? Because for me, I didn't know what slang was before I asked a friend. But two of these things need dick. And wrapping your tool is you need some black tape or hockey tape on your hockey stick. Make a hockey stick is a tool of sport. I know. That's how much outdated I am, folks. I am that much outdated. I mean, it's starting to look nice. Now I can put new stickers on it. This is pretty light thin. This is the first time I ever bought it. I used to go either with cloth tape. The problem with cloth tape, it gets wet at the bottom and it starts to smell. I think we Canadians are better wrapping sticks than you guys do. If there was an Olympic medal wrapping hockey sticks, I think we Canadians would win over the United States. I think we could wrap our sticks better than the Russians. I'm hearing no clapping. I need a clapping machine. You know, I'm trying to find one with sound effects, laugh tracks, with laughing, screaming, door opening, and all those things that a professional DJ will use. Oh, a YouTuber. Now, since this is nice and thin, and there's, as I said, they call this cloth. Now, cloth tape comes in two types. The package one you see the long string in, plus a kit cloth tape. Oh, the hockey. Ah, my penis looking better. Since this is not electric tape, I got to remember not to use it. And it's not LUH approved. But 100 feet seems really good because then I have basically on top here, I got a little room here. But I don't really use that. I have got some electric tape. But let's see how this goes on the wellness. Now, if you're a cyclist, you know how to wrap your handles. It's just like this. Any handles is fast. The best bicycle riders know how to, remove the old wrapping from the first seasons and rewrap the bicycle handles. And you could really, one kind of the day, I went and got red and blue just for the 150th anniversary of Canada Day. But I think this won't peel off with electric tape. The vinyl tape have that, any vinyl thing, I have no matter if it's a cassette tape or whatever, over time it breaks down. And if you keep it away from sunlight, it will last forever, vinyl, like tape and so forth. But since this is not really vinyl, I think it's not. I think it's just plain light vinyl. It's not going to break, especially in the heavy use area. That's the handle. A lot. I say have that little dent because this is something I do in a lot of sport fans. This is what most hockey teams are doing right now, except for the Bruins and the Blues, I think, this year. First time in 1970, they actually beat in the Stanley Cup. That was an interesting little tip that I found out. Meanwhile, the other teams are doing this, or playing golf, or pointing this on the golf clubs. I know Vancouver is not in the Stanley Cup. But one thing about how the Blues and Bruins playing since the series is see who wins it many years later. Get this good rub down. No, I'm not talking about sex. I got no sense there. I get more view after the fact of this video or any of my videos. I make the video live or not, and then I get all the views I want. But I want to know without live action. And by the way, someone's out there. No Hamlin's gonna woo my background, but I have to keep the door open because it's a pretty hot day. We here in the UK, we do get hot days. Except for Bob is right now. Poor Bob had to make a video assuming that his poor trailer getting hit by hail and rain, and hopefully there's no tornado because he saw in his other video about this tornado knocked over a trailer. And knock down branches and stuff. But kind of knows that's why Hawaii doesn't have any trees. Huh? It's pretty small for a trailer home. It just seems no matter what type of trailer park you live, you notice in the worst of the storms, it seems like to have at a trailer park. Every time there's the tornado season, you always hear more about tornadoes hitting trailer parks over than the rest of town. You know, there's a small town. You live in a small town or a trailer park that the tornado alley, you know, roots of the big city, but not in the trailer park. It's just like every time there's a tornado, it's like, you know, a small town disappear from out of the map or a trailer park. Now, I guess God is punishing trailer park users for some reason down south in the, you know, in the alley. And I think Bob is close to it. You know, he always have one house got knocked down by a tornado, and then he has to go and show everybody that, oh yes, the weather report say I was right. Yeah, you think the big bad wolf blew down that trailer, Bob? You have to show us the, you know, but for me, you know, having Bob filming, you know, like he's not afraid or anything. He probably, after his 2 minutes video, he'd go back and pray in the Bible. But it's one of the strange things. You know, we don't, here in the Yukon, we don't have tornadoes. Not yet. If our weather get that bad, maybe someday. But we do get a lot of snow on the trailer. You know, flat roof, a lot of snow, caving. That's why I always want to have a house or something like this. So the snow, when it gets hot, especially if it's a tin roof, with, you know, side up. A flat roof, you read the stories of a lot of flat roof buildings cave in because of the weight of the snow. This is like a church where the snow will go off. So, and also, you know, with the rain too, since Bob has a flat place with a hole in it, he's probably got a big bucket with a hole that he keeps showing us. Drip, 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 drip. I've been in places with holes in that roof. Try to go to sleep in the middle of the night, out in the hallway, drip, 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 drip. And then someone say, empty the bloody bucket. 2 a.m. in the morning, you know. Now, I came pretty close many times when I was living in the prairies. My little sister is afraid, my late little sister was afraid of tornadoes. The bumps, she's always freaking. Be careful the one that almost hit Edmonton back in 1987. She's afraid of any cloud with a lump. When you begin to see the lump forming in the clouds that comes, you know there's going to be a tornado or a lot of windstorm. And it's fine. You know, and I've been in storms like Bob has been. You know, rain, hail, and the day after, the car dealerships have hail damage car sales. It seems anybody who have the motorcycle outside, they have the hail damage sale because they, you know, they're smart and it's a write-off, and they got insurance against that. So if Bob gonna want to have a new event, you go wait for a week, and it's local dealership and probably the next town we're going to have a hail damage sale. I feel dense. Maybe a new windshield. But at least it's better, newer than the crap he had. And it's just like, you know how bad the hail is when you go to your local car dealership, truck dealership, tractor dealership, and see how dented the cars are. Now, if you have the world record ones that shape like a baseball, you get pretty good off. And then you go over the Mako, because since you save a lot of money, and get Mako, new paint job and all that with the money you save. And you're even saving more money. I think God like car dealership and trailer parks because I've been in cars and Papa Bob too, and hail. We do get small hail here. And bigger the hail, and you're in a car, you go ping, 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 ping. And it just like, you're lucky they don't come baseball size. Even a size of a small IQ will do a lot of damage to your car. Yeah. And because of that, your trailer, yeah, Bob has a metal trailer. I wonder how much hail damage he gets. I wonder, every time the hail hits, if Bob have hail insurance on his little trailer, he could get enough money to fix his roof if the damage to the hail was that bad. Now, it's going to knock a few of those holes in his posts. They go through wood, like cheap plywood. So, yeah. If Bob Hale right now, I think this song's possibly been a few hours since this updated this video that I've seen, but if it gets any bigger, any windier, I was Bob to have a tree around, then you have tree wind insurance. A good way to get your house trailer fixed, Bob. Plant a big tree, get a big storm, knock the tree over, get the insurance so you fix the whole trailer. Oh, hope there is a tornado. The bathroom is good enough in trailer for a tornado escape. Go under the bed. Oh, you hide behind Rain, his wife. Thinking he's fat enough. I need to be more fatter here. I know, so I'm getting a double cheek too. Yeah. But, yeah, he gets the fat, but if the tornado blow over, he go bouncing away just like his wife. It is, for me, it's sad. I know I'm making weather jokes over it, but catching into any sort of hailstorm in areas like the prairies or the tornado belts or any prairies or flat land, I drive through dusty Jeffers. No problem at all. But when you're stuck in a car driving down the road, you hear thunder and light, and then you begin to hail. The first thing you wonder, hopefully there's not a tornado behind the car. Usually that sign is stop and hide somewhere or stay in the car. But yeah, before Bob said, Jennifer never been into a hailstorm like I have been into. No, I have been through big hailstorms. And big ones do damage because the prairies, I know the prairies doesn't have much tornadoes because the Canadian prairies is up Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. That's the prairies. And they got really bad hailstones to a point even the grain storage places get pretty heavy damage because they are made from tin. And then the flooding, both areas. And I was thinking Bob gonna have some low level flooding. And the strange thing, he's the safety officer. And he's not out there helping people because he's afraid if he gets too right, like you get rich, he will melt. Like you can walk and talking about, and it's mercy. Bob, you're talking about going to mercy, and here's one. Go and help someone. Get someone to call, use your radio to call, the experts in. But you know what he do? He could probably put this little video about hell on his, other station. He probably listens to his CB radio. But like, I thought you were a mobile safety flagging person, and here was a big storm, and you just in yourself sucking, filming yourself, like, oh, my flag. I just know how the kill, your radio system, you're there to help people. You should be helping people now, Bob. Not hiding. I hope you're out doing something, actually, after the rain, with all your experience. I don't want to see you making a video right after say, oh, God again has saved me. I hope you go out and use the skills to help other people after the big rainstorms and hail and strong winds. That's the other thing. When the tornado hit, you just take your camera and film it. That's what the newspaper do. Don't do the newspaper thing. I'll hear the building has to be knocked over by the wind. Just film it and send it to the local newspaper. The local newspaper could take that little video to more people than you doing on YouTube. I know you got a lot of local people around, but if he's going to take a camera and film disasters like after massive tornadoes, Bob, you should take that, or take a few pictures, make some money of selling it to the local newspaper since you have one, or take that and go to the next town who have a TV station and say, here's a blog. Or email. I'm not sure. Yes, you could email them now. The video to the right station so people could see the damage you film so they don't have to send out the newscast people. I don't know if you do that or not, Bob, but some people get larger t-shirts of that and maybe $10. In Edmonton and Vancouver, when the video, people with video cameras first came out, the local stations, it was offered a t-shirt and $10. If what you filmed was news, and it became the news person third eye. Here you are outside filming your family and something happened outside. So sure, make with your family okay, then film the rest. But with all the cell phones and this and that, maybe the only if they still have the cell phones, that we could do the same thing. But with your wonderful comments and detailed narrative of that stone that knocked down the building, you should get your job as an online newscaster, Bob, because Wow, you did it. You put it in really good, just like the expert. Send that videotape in. If you want to help people and you got the commitment and the experience, you know, like you brought your camera to helping that poor boy, you should be filming it and then send it to the news on the spot type of thing. It's one thing, today with the internet, all that video made should be straight to the news people, and then they thank you, and then you take that thank you and snub it into your friend's nose. But you're too Christians to know to do that. Because every time you make a attempt of filming disasters like the building, like that mobile home, you go up and take it straight to your YouTube. Not send it to the local news. If something happened here, I would be doing the two things. Filming it, my camera, and if it's good enough, like I'm going to do the gay parade in a few days because I just bought extra batteries for my camera. You always have, that's one thing what Bob always needs, extra batteries for his camera. So I'm going to do the video. I got the right size and the whole thing red. So on the 8th, about a week from now, I will be doing, a video. I wish I could do a live on thing, but that's what I'm going to do. Not this weekend, next weekend. So my annual gay parade here in the Yukon for the 24 hours of gay light, with this dark clouds going over. Last night it rained, and it was okay. No hair, no hair. But a few days ago, it light rain and some smaller hair, like gravel size, not pea size, gravel size. And I kind of noticing now, like here, one of your enemies, probably John too, having great, wonderful railroads. And we mock God. The sun is coming up because we got 24. We got nice clouds coming in. Probably big black clouds behind me in a few hours are going away. And meanwhile, you have one of your worst days weather-wise in a long time since that big snowfall you had. When was that? The one you went out with a measuring stick. That's the thing. You just, like if you want to take your kill thing and film things, that's a lot of valuable thing because, as I say, you said, if you want to spread the word of Jesu and put the word of God into it, you should. Now, I know you're not gonna. I hope you're not gonna do it. After all this big green and thing is gonna make a listen video afterwards of this. Say here, people like me survive because we are personal God. No, you're just plain lucky. You're lucky there's nothing hating you so far. And I know you're going to read a couple of verses from your Bible and, talk about, I survived another hailstorm because I prayed through it. No, you're lucky. And everybody who didn't get stone damage around your trailer park are thinking their gods and say, oh boy, that was lucky. No, I am praying for everybody there to survive, even if the trailer get knocked over, because right now it's not going to happen now. I can make a few light jokes about it because I've been actually through a lot of bad weather too. But from my experience, big hailstones and so forth, it don't have to matter, but I hope that I could take some ease off. And also amazing, your internet must be pretty good. Because Miss Hills, she had problems yesterday with her internet, her live program. Now, she think because her two phone people stopped when it was raining. No. It tells me once again that your landlord, that little box you have, is not waterproof. The box that your cable go through, everybody internet go through, that little box, that means that you get wet. And that's why you have cable problems, internet problems. You should talk to your manager, Michelle, over this, because if it's storm and rain, and every time it rains, you see you have a problem with your phone, even your, iPhone or all that, it means somewhere in the area, either the tower is not properly waterproofed, or your cable is not properly waterproof somewhere. So you should go to your local, not the national carrier. The national carrier who have a local office, and tell them that every time it rains, I don't get anything messages from my phone. My phone quit doing live video because it's raining. And it means somewhere down the line, even if it's having trouble. Now, I think it also probably because I'm not sure which way, how far you are from those trouble Bob have, but if you think, wait a minute, like I'm changing cell service, and then that could on your second attempt, one cell service out, then the other one, and then your internet means there's some stones damaged somewhere. Two, either you have a faulty box, or somewhere down the line around those cell phone towers, they're having trouble with the weather. And here we are changing phone services. No, it's not because your phone service cracked up on you. It means they having trouble. That means somewhere out there, their tower went down because of bad weather or some idiot ran into it. Or a squirrel probably got fried. Because birds like to make nests on dangerous things like cell towers and radio towers. So I think with the problem you have, Michelle, it's not because you have crappy phone service. It's either your boxes, that in your small town are crappy and not waterproof, or someone is two major carriers you use have line problem. So, and let's say it cuts off here. Do I go over to the, Norfolk Tail and complain about it? No. I tell them my way and see if someone dug up the cable in the rain. There's a forest fire nearby, and sometimes they burn cables. A few years ago, we had that trouble. What happened? We didn't have no internet for 1 week because it's along the side of Alaska, having one spot that had the heat melted the cable fiber. That's one thing about glass fibers. If you have a forest fire above and it's not so far down, glass will melt. And it took a week after to fight the fire to redo the internet. Well, yeah, we got the satellite thing too, but that's for phones. What they do, it took a long time to switch to the one that goes to Alaska backup. And for what you did yesterday to your video, blaming on the big boys, blaming on the weather, as those mimickers said, because cable, we say use cable, we say use phone towers, but you know how bad Mother Nature is. Dum 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 dum. It's just like two things that cause your phone go off. Humans being ridiculous and fly themselves. That's one of the new part in a car knocking over a pole or something. A tower or something burns because they get old. Or Mother Nature is having a fire or knocking trees down or having a flood or knocking down the tower herself. And so when I heard later on when you had your life thing, like, oh, you're going to be talking about this? About switching over to one to the other because you thought they give you the finger? Now, you could come from an expert an expert about computer and this and that, who thought that something happened. Once in a while, my wires come off, and I look at my wires and thought, oh, okay, just slip up, put the wire back in, and I have my cable again. It's happened yesterday. I didn't, check the box, check this, check that, run the, things and tell me it's not your problem. There's someone down there. Another server went down or somewhere. And he did the most intelligent thing. He went to another carrier. You have two phone carriers? And one is your phone bill shop. Here in the Yukon, we only have one. That's North Rail. So when something gets damaged, the cell phone goes out. Unless you have an internet, a satellite phone. Or what we do is just either go outside in the sun or turn the radio on. Or the TV, if it's not cable. In the old days. So, yeah, what you said, and I'm not gonna listen to this. Michelle blaming the big boys, cutting you off in the middle of this of your live stream. It could be anything, any idiot, accident, Mother Nature, or God. You want to get Bob-ness on you. But yeah, and that's kind of, for me, it's very, very silly thing. Because I can't switch phone carrier. And you have to, and you have trouble paying your bills? I'm kind of glad we have Bill, who runs Northwest Terra, because Bill would have to trust in one company. He was trying to put another one, but you have to put all your equipment in and a new line in here, and it costs a lot of money for another one. There's other services, but they have to piggyback off Northwest Terra and Bell System. We got ice wires. The problem is they're backing off. There is, like, they have a deal with Bell to sell cheaply. You could go that way, but the person who owns the equipment here, the towers, the cell phone towers, who service the tower is Northwest Tail. So it's a Bell network, but Northwest Tail is across the north. And if something goes down, it's their staff they have to fix. Unless it's a power problem, then the NCPC people fix it. Not as ACO. But yeah, it's like and I thought your phone Chevy that's have one, don't have a backup. Now you're going to get two barrels. We're switching over. And it's going to cost a lot of money, and then you're going to say, I'm going to pick you because it would last longer with you, and you didn't come up. But no, think for a moment. Something else. I don't write angry letters to my phone with no cable service because they all onto one company. They say, hey, you called after me in the middle of putting a phone call for 2 hours. At least they came back. I lost business. But here in the Yukon, if something like that happened, we just sit patiently. We're home, the hotel. It's on good. Every an hour or so when we have a power and they're waving across the way, or a seagull or a squirrel to try to through the wire at the power station thingies. I'm a bit buzzed, not alcohol, because I can stay on the second cabin. It's neither here. But it is just like, I have to, if you're on internet live and all that, things were cut off your service. Anything about, earthquakes and this and that during football or baseball games have sent me in, even live broadcast will go off because some Mother Nature will screw up something other than someone else. So just don't go switching phone service because one cut off when in the middle of video, Michelle. You have to understand that. I know you're a computer expert. I thought you know by now that other things happen from point A, point B. Okay? If your point is okay, that means somewhere in between point B, a tower or something that just got knocked off. But no. You just go. And then they got knocked off. I mean, if one phone service knocked off, they must be using the same tower or the office or branch office is having the same problem because of storm or the area or whatever the reason. You don't want to make people pissed. Dig up the cable wires here in the Yukon. Nobody would like you for that. And that could be happening the same thing. Sometimes they have to turn off it to update the service. Sometimes when they update service, sometimes they tell. Every time Northwest Tail and the power company send out a note telling us that we are going to fix something. There's going to be an artist. This is why I listen to the radio, read the local newspaper. Then I know it's the A and B time, everything's going to be off because they're going to put either for a new piece of equipment or rewire an area, and then the power or the service comes back, especially when they redone all the cable here. And the landlord couple years ago, put a new cable box. So, it, they come, we didn't have the internet for a couple of days or cable because they took out the old one, put the new one in, and rewired the whole thing. It could be that. And something I know the phone company be a dick that, don't tell you, if that's happened, phone and see you is there, and that happened before you switch over. The old-fashioned way. This is why landlines is a good backup. But what you done yesterday? It's kind of like I have a backup, but when your backup is the same system that uses the same equipment, you're gonna have problems. And here, as I say, here we got one major service across the north, and in medium towns and small towns across the north, if something like that happens, we wait peacefully. We don't do what some people do in the United States, call 911 because the cable is out. I love those stories. You think 911 will help you with the cable outages, and then you hear it on on the news, like some moron called 911 because the cable is off, and here's the conversation. Oh, God. At least he didn't phone 911 that night. But I think it was smarter with your phone. You like how smart Trenton are. Never thought outside of the room that something may happen. Thank God I know something about. Because one thing about being a computer person who uses internet, that could go down anytime for any reason. You're not paying a bill to Mother Nature. The bill may be high, but at least I know I got one source to keep it up when something happens here. Dun, dun, dun. It's a high. It cannot go dun, dun, dun. I need that sound effect. A little boxing. Dun, dun, dun. And the square look at you. That meme. It's just too high pitched kid thing. Yes, Lewis, I'm trying to new gimmick out. Didn't cost me, well, the battery comes with $6, but thing is not even in, and I get power. I know a few things like that cheaply make it put full batteries in, and one is actually hooked up, and you raise full batteries because you think them all dead. Like this thing. But one is the two you want to be hooked up. That's how you could tell it's cheap equipment. Now, I talked a lot of things, a lot of different things today. And I'm going, there's so much fireflies. I'm going, oh, by the way, speaking of, do you not use this work friend? Okay, now, what's on the box? Dope could be addicted. One of the two, oh, here we go. One of the two. Now, I read 111. Here we go. Just find that other concern. And showing my friend, Health Canada is really crazy. I think what part of Canada this came from. Usually, just smell like box. 1 and 2. I'm going to save all the warnings I have on the boxes and see, and then scan them and ask Health Canada, which one? Is it 1 and 2, 1 and 6, or 1 and 11? I know people under the 20s would get addicted more. That hasn't changed. Thank God I'm in my 50s, so the last chance for me to be addicted on this stuff is me become an alcoholic. You could become an alcoholic and just drink all you want. So I am not going to show you me smoking my dope pipe, but I just want to tell you I am the next level up. I know the people are killing me, so I have to do research to see how much of a flower I really need. See, at least I'm responsible, reading on, and and I also wonder, does this make better? Dope butter than a bit of a pre-roll? All the dope smokers that you listen to, please tell me. I'm not asking Tommy. He doesn't know. If so, then I will get a crush that on these flowers and actually cook with it and see if that works better than cutting a joint in half and use half it for baking, for butter. And this time I bought real butter to see what is the difference in using margarine and the good old sauteed butter. Hey, I'm just like a 20-year-old dope fiend trying everything for the first time. Always imagine if it was back in 1976 when I drank my first beer at 7 years old. It was video capture of this. Oh yeah, I got sick after that. Oh, my first try on a cigarette. Oh, my first try on a pipe. The old type of pipe. Yes, mom. Yes, mom. Yes, mom. Yes, mom. That's the final thing I'm going to say. Like, you haven't complained about the joint, and yes, I'm going to spend $24 just to piss you off. My first dope, pipe. Ugh. Except for my brother having, came on and said, Dad, don't do a pipe. No, not yet. So I guess I'm once again unsafe. And I'll probably get a message from my brother on behalf of my mom telling me, go back to joints. You better tell that to Howard and his friends. They were smoking that stuff long before it was illegal. I mean, okay for the government this year. To name this Tudor pipe. Thank God for the son of the great Tudor. So we could get high and they get more taxes to pay for our roads. The United States, you should do the same thing. A message from Trump. If you want to get all those busted roads and everything fixed in the United States, that is illegal. Tax it like you do with cigarettes and gas. And you get more income, then you have better school, more money for the army, and so forth. In other words, as I get high Trump, I'm helping the Canadian government by putting some of my money in taxes. I may never get it back, but when that's so much, I see it's a sign, pay for your government tax money. I know that my dope money is paying for it. it should be wise to him. Or the next person who probably listen to me. It's very sensible. I have a point there. And so for the Canadian government is making a lot of money. You know, the first month they got enough money to actually pay off some of the bills. You know, I know there's a lot of people against it. The government wanting our dope business, but thinking in the long run, it helps better schools, better roads, and so forth, as unions join something that they used to be against the law. Doing sports abuse and all that, the government lost a few money. Woof, woof. Yes, I know there's a woof of it. Please. Yes, I know. Woof. God. Always the neighbor have a dog say, wow, wow, not woof, woof. Something on the roof? Spider? I know, I come more funny just drinking a can of cider. It's for me to go have some dinner. So, see you. Once again, I got places to go because I got paid. And I'm going to have Canadian themed monthly drinking Canadian government proven dope with Canadian. It's just so odd. Like I am so much of a Canadian here. I'm smoking Canadian proof government dope with Canadian proof snacks. If I ever get the Canadian proof Monties. I gotta make a joke about it. Then I get so high and then I think he's attacking me. I hope I don't get that high. It's not some Nazi cheese I like sunburns, by the way. This is how much I am for my country. If I person from the United States. I may not fly my Canadian flag around, but I sure got my munchies shaped like our Maple Leaf. That's in time for Canada Day. It's recently before 4th of July. Maybe spend the next few minutes in these. Gonna hit 2 hours. Nah. Back. Stop the podcast and cook dinner before I pass out on 1.5 cans of cider, raspberry. If I could figure what I can mix this with, strawberry with something else, that'd be good strawberry bagel. I gotta get cider recipes. Bye for now. And we pray, all the names here praying for you, Bob. Just to survive that big storm that's going over your place and the next few ones that are coming up. We do care about you, but not your God.